Hey, what's up, everybody? As y'all know, we're live on Twitch and we're also live on YouTube. There's gonna be two different versions of the Aftermath. Will be from my point of view, that's gonna be pre-recorded, and the other one that's I'm on that's live that I'm looking at you guys now, and plus the podcast as well. So thank you guys and welcome. What we're gonna talk about today is the results of NXT Vengeance Day. The ending of the match, we already kind of saw coming, but it was just a matter of time, and it happened. So we will get talk about that. Um, if there's some like interesting, news that's on here, like wrestling news, we'll talk about that, and also we will talk about a possible proposal between Bucks and a certain team. We will talk about that, and we will do like a couple of moves on here on the trade machine. So that will be up. So what I'm trying to look for right now is the results of NXT Vengence Day. So I'm trying to look for that. There's three things. Let's see. Okay, no. There we go. Results of NXT Vengeance Day. And plus, like, of course, like the next time, you're gonna see NXT will be WrestleMania Saturday. They probably have Stand and Deliver 2024, but talk about that in a bit. Um, let's just get to these results. And although I was juggling back and forth watching the Bucks and Jazz game and also watching this at the same time, too many devices. But yeah, because like I was showing like I'll show a couple of Bucks games and stuff like that. And for the people that was watching those, like I said, I would do more of those to fight like twice in one night. So kind of made it like a little bit interesting, like how he's gonna be when, you know, and I'm glad, they just kicked it off with that match. So Brian Hayes, uh I did like the entrance of Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, like both came out with their motorcycles entrance. But yeah, fight was back and forth. But yeah, Braun Breaker and Rose Cup or tag team. And I think they're supposed to be guaranteed a tag team shot. And right now they're doing a little bit of a storyline. If y'all side later, sure you signed to SmackDown or sure you signed to Raw. So on there this past Friday on SmackDown, said let's talk and whatever. So he's like, I'll see you on Monday. So what's going on? Maybe we'll see this Friday on SmackDown, like what he decides. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Versus Joe Gacy. Yeah, this was strange. And yeah, Dijak hit his move, but Gacy was just like smiling. Like he's like, can take the pain and all that. But I wouldn't say he'll be like the somewhat remind me of, mixed with like Mick Foley and Bray Wyatt. So I think that's kind of like what his character is gonna be when he gets called up sooner or later. But it'll be interesting. And plus they probably will make it like a big deal. So hopefully, they decide to go that route that they do. But anyways, Dijak did win the match. Okay, next was the six-person tag, the family versus Out of Mud. Yeah, I just need to get used to some of the new characters that just coming in like Jada Parker, the new women that was added to his teams, and you got Bronco Mina and Lucian Price, that tag team, and you got Reggie that's on there as well. Title was not on the line or anything like that, but um family and Out of Mud is not over. Uh, I'm sorry about Valkyria. So next women's championship match, and um, but like during the match, and it looked like Lola Vice came in, cashed in her ended up being a triple threat match and stuff like that. And I think it was another kind of a little bit Tatum Paxi kind of interfered in the match and distracted Roxanne Perez. So champion, I think she ended up pinning thing. The next match, the North American Championship from I think it was like a couple, but boy, did I see this one. This one was wow. The guy, the Femi, he was really like, kicks in too, but he dominated, and he did retain the title. Uh, the main event. Yeah, yeah, the match was pretty good. Trading her blows back and forth and all that. And sorry about that. That kind of went black, but really not. Dragunov in a match, trying to comfort him, then like kind of turn around and had that look like he was really upset it was going to happen, but it was just a matter of when. So it happened. Um, and and Trick was like, "It's all y'all fault. Y'all did this." Um, I think the fan attacked him. You're the one that's being jealous over like Trick Williams. So them two probably gonna end up fighting around like WrestleMania weekend. So probably what they do gonna have Trick and challenge stand and deliver pay-per-view, which will be on WrestleMania Saturday. Actually, 9 out of 10 extra match in here. All the matches, I guess, just to take away for being a 9 out of 10 that should be another match. Um, anything big beforehand. So I didn't. The last time that NXT had their pay-per-view, their PLE event, which was in December, they had like a pre-show man. So they didn't have anything this time. So it was kind of different. So, and I know like some people are upset about this past Friday, when the Cody Rhodes said like I will challenge Roman Reigns, but not at WrestleMania. So it seems like that you and The Rock came out. Then they ended the show looking having Roman and The Rock looking at each other. Okay, I just don't get fans because they boo the hell out of The Rock and they upset because the match with him and Roman may probably happen at WrestleMania. They ain't made nothing official yet as of this live and this recording. They didn't make it official yet. But Cody can still challenge Seth Rollins for the title. But the situation would be this like this could be the second attempt, Cody winning the Royal Rumble, but unfortunately he probably will not succeed. Just to say, like maybe Seth Rollins will finally get his win against Cody, and that'll be that. So there's some scenarios that you can see in that, like from just from looking from the storyline that they got now into WrestleMania. Like I said, like both matches are not official yet. The only match that was official was Bailey against Io Sky, and y'all saw what happened with that with Damage Control, betraying her. I wouldn't even say the full Damage Control because Dakota Kai was in there, and I'm just thinking like, I know she's gonna be trying to get ready to get back in the ring, and she should be fine like any day now from her knee injury. Well, just you just get a little stung. It's just like, why she ain't there? Why she wasn't there? I don't know if it was like personal reason or anything like that, but that kind of like got you thinking like, why she wasn't out there? Which I can understand why some people will be questioning that. So maybe the fan we probably know like what's going on or what side she's going to choose because think about that factor. Um, let's see what else happened on SmackDown. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, they both got they gonna go against DIY, which won their Fatal 4-Way tag match on Raw tonight, this Friday, to be the number one contender for the tag title. So it could be next Monday or whatever the case may be. We don't know when that match gonna happen, or it's gonna be, or that match is gonna happen at Chamber. Who knows? But we do got some news that's gonna be the two matches that are gonna be confirmed for Elimination Chamber. So the women's elimination chamber, the winner will challenge the women's world heavyweight, well, the world title. I'm going to keep on accidentally calling it world heavyweight because that's what it looks like, the world heavyweight. But mainly the WWE World Women's Title. But back to that, we already know Becky Lynch has advanced to be in the chamber. Liv and Zoe Stark will have their shot next week, and Rhea Ripley did call Nia Jackson. Adam Pierce came out there and just decided to be like, if you want Nia, you got it, but y'all gonna have the title on the line and go against each other at Elimination Chamber. So if y'all didn't know this, but Nia Jax were undefeated since her return. So yeah, that's saying something. Um, that's probably it's probably enough to talk about. And that bull rope match between Shinsuke and Cody was very good too. And with WWE, she's now going to be on SmackDown. Um, I'm trying to think. I think that's probably big, but we trying to let's see. Yeah, yeah, maybe we'll read on this one. Backstage news on creative status on WWE stars who join the main roster at the Royal Rumble. And we know Andrade is exclusively going to be on Raw. Probably him maybe next week on SmackDown. Um, we on Raw tonight, but she was on SmackDown this past Friday. Maybe we'll see her kill, but maybe they're where they're going to go with this. I'm not surprised by most of them that's on the Royal Rumble. This AEW announced price drop announced for Fight Forever video game. But you know the AEW, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Thanks to Wrestling Incorporated, with all that has been going on with pro wrestling over the past month, let alone the past year, it's easy. Forever wasn't released all that long ago, 2022. That appears to be enough time to in sales. Taken to X at the new Forever will be reducing its price going forward. The game will now be $9.99. Like, hey, you too. I didn't even know you was on. I'm sorry. I don't know. I forgot. I didn't even know you was on here. I wish you would have stayed on Lux too in a bit. We will talk about that. Um, amount of time for them to decide. Oh, we're just going to drop the price. But yeah, of course, like Tony Khan got like a big announcement this Wednesday. So he got a special announcement. It's probably gonna be just be interesting to see. Darn fly. Um reported getting paid by. So didn't know it. It was sometime Rock did join the TKO board of directors. Which let's see, of course, steps aside. Let's see, Dave Mesner. Hate that guy. But anyways, oh wow, The Rock earned a robust 30 million upon agreeing to join TKO's board of directors. Sorry, the Universal title. The deal was agreed to in early January and was arranged by both WWE President Nick Khan and Ecuador TKO CEO Ari Emanuel. With Rock's umpire relations beyond Khan and Emanuel, many in WWE were said to be unwell of Rock's agreements to face Reigns. Okay, yeah, this is kind of what I want to talk about too. For people, although the match is not official yet, Reigns, y'all wanted this match. Although y'all whining and complaining about it. Like, I know Cody Rhodes will eventually will have one of those main titles. So probably just gonna take like a matter of time for them to do that. Maybe he'll because I know like I think it was like around SummerSlam time, Roman Reigns will pass Hulk Hogan's record for holding the title for holding a WWE World title for that long. So when that happens and it's gonna you okay? Oh, I take that as a no. But anyway, so y'all wanted this for maybe like a few years now, and now the match is going to happen. Y'all just going ahead and go boo The Rock. Like I said, I had my own issues with The Rock a long time ago. You probably should see my past YouTube videos about me snapping on him. Yeah, I never had snap on anybody like that in my life. But yeah, but yeah, but like I got over it. Especially he made those commitments from like the Royal Rumble all the way up to WrestleMania. He was like showing up at times in shows. He did that, that Brock Lesnar thing that just showed up whenever he no wanted. Like he wanted to show up on most of those times he did. He defeated Punk at the Royal Rumble for the WWE title, then defended against Punk again at Elimination Chamber. Then they had no pay-per-view in between that at the time. Then show up at WrestleMania, then Cena beat him. And that was it. So he was there as long as the storyline was like needed for that. So I really don't get like why y'all was booing him as it's going on. So I just hope it doesn't get that much worse on SmackDown because they're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I don't get like was this all the booing and stuff? Like seriously, like come on now, it's just ridiculous. It really is. And like some of y'all need to stop being those snotty, spoiled brats and just like what they come up with. Like I can understand everybody hating on the Roman Reigns situation for having it for so long. That I can agree with, but everything else that's going on, give me a break. It is not that serious. They don't pay your bills, but you have the right to pay theirs if you want to. Like you want to buy a ticket to go to a show, then do that. If you don't want to go to a show, then don't. It's just like what they did tonight with the We Want Cody signs. Although WWE was giving some of them out, but still, it's like the fans were trying to make a statement, but like if the fans want to make like statements like that every time, at times they don't get their way. But I wouldn't say do it all the time. Just do it at certain times when I don't like how the storyline going on. Hijack the show, complain, or just don't go to the show and send them a message. Easy as that. But everybody liking WWE as of late, so but they just hate on that thing with The Rock and Roman Reigns. So y'all wanted it, y'all got it, whether y'all like it or not, and it's gonna happen. Just put it that way. So let's look for more news. Oops, let me go back. Um, Matt Riddle believes that he can return to WWE after all the stuff he's been doing and all the stuff that's going on with him. Are you sure about that? Let's see. Let's see. Us and the crew got me and the crew got to talk about the Vince McMahon situation. I think we didn't talk about it enough. So hopefully sometime this week we'll do WFSO After Dark and we will talk more about it as news come on more and more. I think we can talk about it a little bit more. So sometime this week we will do After Dark. So I'm thinking most likely it probably will be it could be earlier than that. But yeah, I think we should be talking more about that as more news like for that is coming. Let's see. Um yeah, I don't get that at all. Like fans just booing them when they did the thing with The Rock. They had a WrestleMania 40 graphic featuring The Rock reportedly booed at don't make any sense. Um but also y'all comment on here like during this live on Facebook, no, YouTube, and also live on Twitch. Like comment below, like what y'all think about the Trick Williams Carmelo Hayes thing going on. Like we knew it was gonna happen and it finally did. And oh, that was Tyra Jones that was interested in the trade from the Magic or to the Magic. So yeah, there's a lot of rumors of trades and stuff going on. We will get to that in a bit. I'm just seeing if there's a little bit more news to talk about before we stop the wrestling side of things, and we will talk about the Bucks side of things. Bro, yes. The Rock's daughter Ava is receiving death threats from angry fans over WrestleMania controversy. Oh my God. The woman does have nothing to do the business with her father in WWE. She has nothing to do with that. And she posted it on Twitter, so you might be able to go see it on there. Yeah, I probably will check that out afterwards, and I might do like a little bit of video on that, like separately. But some of y'all fans going too far, especially with like some people, like a person that got arrested for like following Sonya Deville to her house and stalked her. Like that's way too far. Like being at the hotel, the same hotel they be at, and you want to meet them and stuff. That's one thing. Airport to a certain extent, but some of these people just got to like chill out. If they say like they don't want to sign anything or no, just let them be. Don't try to be all like in their face, be like, sign this, sign this, sign this. It's just insane. Um, let's see, and they need to do something with Omos because all he's been doing house shows, and they need to do something with him. Like just sad. Of course, y'all know yesterday Booker T had to miss Vengeance Day yesterday because of I think it was he was getting like surgery or like surgery on his foot or something like that. It was just something of a surgery that I know that he was getting that he couldn't make it. Um, I did see some of Love in WWE, and truthfully, at the moment, so far so good. I'm gonna try to watch more of it this week. Try to catch up on the rest of it. Cause yeah, so far so good. It almost remind me of a little bit of Ms. and Mrs. It's a little bit reminder of that, but still a good show. Just see, just gonna try to watch the rest of it this weekend. Just go from there. Of course, y'all know about the Velveteen Dream situation. He's trying to come back, which I hope he does. Start over with WWE, stay in NXT, and probably just work his way, back up because that character that Velveteen Dream has was good. It was kind of weird at first, but like you just got used to it and be like, yeah, interesting. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I did seen this guy before. I wish I would have known he was like something, but didn't know. The bounty hunter Brian Keith. He officially did sign with AEW on Collision this past Saturday. So congratulations to him. Like I seen him wrestle before. I just didn't, because I know he's been on there a couple of times at AEW, and they just now like officially signed him. So congrats to him. And he was going to be on a show this Saturday up nearby the Green Bay area, but with their schedule and stuff like that, he won't be able to do it. The Rock has more backstage power in WWE currently than Triple H. Kind of does because he's the part of the board of directors. So in the way, it's true. Oh yeah, and y'all get a chance, check out the WWE press conference this Thursday. I probably won't be able to watch it because the Bucks game will be going on, and I'm not going to do the double screen on that because of what happened while I was trying to do that yesterday. Yeah, it was kind of messing up the internet, so I'm not going to do that. So I probably will watch like after, like the replay or something of that press conference. But for them doing it in Vegas, it was like two thoughts of me just thinking like, why would they decide to do the press conference in Vegas and they ain't doing it in Philadelphia? Well, one, the Super Bowl is going to be going on Sunday, and plus, you're gonna have a lot of people there early just to look around before the game. Yeah, a lot of attraction. That's two, and three is a possibility they make a big announcement that because we was hearing rumors before that WrestleMania 41 will be going to Minneapolis, which we were hoping because like then all of us can go, and it would be like my second WrestleMania going if it was next year. But it seems like I know it's kind of bad news, but I think they're gonna make an announcement that WrestleMania 41 will be in Las Vegas. Yeah, I'll do that to that too. So yeah, it kind of sucks. But if they have like 42 there in Minnesota, then that's something. Let's see, because Bucks might get the All Star game in 2027 or 2028 because they ain't get it in 25 or 26. So maybe 2027. Then again, there's like a lot of stuff that's needing to be built around that area. Like there's gonna be more hotels built, but you gotta wait on stuff that's going on, like with the Ultramans and all that stuff in the city hall. Gotta wait for all that to go on. Then possibly we might end up getting NBA All Star game in 2027 or 2028. But I think 2027 will be it. Because I think like most of everything that's gonna get Jacob Jennings has agreed to. Okay, more Brewers news. But I can't do it right now, but I'm gonna have to. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I just gotta look at this news that just announced. So it seems like they got another pitcher for the Brewers. But I wonder if they traded anybody or something like that. So we're gonna look at that for a bit, and I think I'm gonna be done talking about wrestling for tonight. Then we're gonna talk about some Bucks news, and also do like a trade idea that they were. Well, y'all kind of see right there that the Bucks and the Mavs talking about a swap for like Bobby Portis and Grant Williams. So then we just get to this quick news and go from there because it was reported by ESPN. Let's MLB. There we go. Let's see if they got the news right away. And if I should have do follow them. There we go. Um, oh, that kind of sucks. They didn't say it on here, but I know y'all know about the Corbin Burns trade, which I think it's actions to look at it, then go to Bleacher Report. It's just something I just really need to talk about. And no, it is the first lesson on YouTube and stuff like that. MLB look for some here than ESPN does. Like ESPN will report it, but they don't put it up right away. They don't. So no. 7 years with the Kansas City Royals. I feel so. I don't think they're gonna win anything anytime soon. That maybe I'll look at the Brewers. This came on my phone. I can't check podcast on the phone in. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Brewers picture, all depending on his physical. He been signed for the Giants over the last 2 seasons. Be like better than Corbin Bruns is in question marks. So we ain't gonna know what in the world is going on with them and like what they're gonna do. Already joined you guys. No thanks. I haven't heard about this guy training in Phoenix. I think, and I know they got their game starting on the 10. Really down. That's shortstop hitters that we had something for option for 2025 and 7 million guaranteed. Probably before 2025. Bleacher Report for some news. And seems like most likely he'll probably be in like a starting pitcher. Okay, that's all I need to know. Now we can go on some Bucks news. So we might gonna I think for some of y'all that's watching on Twitch, we're gonna go past an hour. And for you guys that's watching live on YouTube or pre-recorded on YouTube and listening on the podcast, we might make it to an hour, or we might go a little bit more than an hour. So let's just see what. Okay. Well, we will talk about the other news that they call in a minute. So they will need to add more size, physicality, and defense without giving up too much shooting. Their most likely trade candidates are Pat Connaughton, of course, Campaign, but I can understand why because he's been up and down this season, and Bobby Portis, which is not having that very good of a season of their salaries. That's probably why. It will hurt losing fan favorites like Portis and Connaughton, but the Bucks had a narrow championship window because of their aging stars like Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez. So they need to maximize their chances this season as much as possible. This is pretty true. Okay, person number one, PJ Tucker, who did win the 2021 championship with the Bucks when they traded him from Houston. And I would say wait on the buy-in market, like the buyout market, I should say, to get him, but they will have to cut somebody. So if they can officially get like a couple of players out for the trade deadline and use a spot for them on the trade buyout, well, not trade deadline, but player buyout. Like I don't mind seeing him back. I know he's like a little bit older and 38, and he can still bring the toughness that he brought with the Bucks in 2021. It's just a shame that they couldn't agree on like keeping him here, but yeah, you know what the deal is. Number two, Dorian Finney-Smith. Um, he can play both forward position and as good as his size at being 6'7", 220 pounds. He can guard multiple positions while also being a reliable shooter from the outside. He's hitting at 38.3% of his threes this season while defending the best wing scorers in the league night in and night out. Okay, so that'd be tricky. So Royce O'Neal is another person the Bucks was interested in, but we kind of knew that already. Um oh, he's also 30. But I think he's like a little bit smaller than um than Dory Finley Smith. So yeah, he's a little bit smaller. I think he's like 6'5", I believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, he'll be a free agent this coming season. That could be why they probably would want to trade him. O'Neal can play both shooting guard and small forward with the agility to guard multiple positions. Career 38% 3-point shooting and can run in the pick and roll when needed. Yeah. Bojan Bogdanovic was another person. Yeah, they would have to give up a lot if they want to get him because most likely, yeah, he's making 20 million per year. So yeah, they will give up a lot, but I don't think Detroit want to give him up. I don't think they want to do that. If that was the case, they would have done it last season, which they didn't. And the younger brother, Bodan Bogdanovic. Well, no secret, like during the season they were like the 2020-2021 season that they were trying to get him from Sacramento Kings, but couldn't do it because it was a early in a free agency. They couldn't do that just yet. So yeah, Bogdanovic averaged his career high in points while being as healthy as he has been in recent years. Dead-eye three-point shooter who can score all over the court. He would be an immediate upgrade over Malik Beasley at the starting shooting guard position for the Bucks. Yeah, Devontae Murray is another person that the Bucks wanted to pick up, but and another person they wanted to pick up, and I did a video about this the other day. Another person would be DeAndre Hunter from the Atlanta Hawks as well. So yeah, Milwaukee Bucks currently have the second best odds to win the Eastern Conference. A trade deadline move could bring them closer to the conference title, which is pretty true. So hopefully, they decide to do it, and we will see from there. Will Doc Rivers win a title in Milwaukee? Of course, 54% going to say no. Doc Rivers, that's the thing. They really don't. Probably the news that they were, talking about with so that probably will be yeah, Grant Williams. Dallas and Milwaukee did have discussions about, and somebody Grant Williams can guard multiple positions from 1 to 4. Like he only can guard like maybe somebody like a power forward, maybe a small forward in the center, but won't be able to guard guards. And plus, his defense is not that good this season. Like I thought Bobby Portis was always like a good defensive player. That's what I thought until I'd seen him in action this season. But then again, I guess like all his offense and stuff was like carrying or burying the defense side of him. And kind of see some points why Coach Bud didn't play him during the semifinals against the Nets, which is like kind of strange. They probably still talking as we speak. Let's see it. We already know that oh yeah, he's in his first year of a 4-year, $54 million contract with the Mavericks. Yeah, he did help the Celtics beat Bucks in 2022 Eastern Conference semifinals. One of the most notable contribution was hitting 7 3-pointers that helped the Celtics eliminate the Bucks. Yeah, at that time they didn't have Chris Middleton, where he was injured during the first round of that year against the Bulls. So I guess this just all depends on what they're gonna do on Coral, which I don't think Cleveland is gonna give up anyway. Grant Williams isn't the only player the Bucks had looked into. Who styles Michael Scotto reported that the Bucks had interest in Cleveland Cavaliers wing Isaac Okoro in a February 5th story. Scott explained why the Celtics might be apprehensive about giving Oracle a raise this coming off season. Okay. Come on up. Bucks and other teams will want him at the trade deadline. Libby. Oh God.
Yeah, because it's 11 o'clock. Libby. Guess that was too late.
Okay, so they're interested in him, and I don't know how they're gonna. Because I think, like most likely, I don't think that Cleveland is gonna get rid of him. So we'll see. Let's see. We know the Devontae Murray Bucks was interested in Bruce Brown, and not sure they should be interested on Andrew Wiggins, although he's like a wing, but he's not playing that good this season. Do I want to do? What we're gonna do in the trade machine is like they say they can trade Bobby Portis and Grant Williams straight up, but the thing is like they're gonna need a center. Yeah, and they got Bobby Portis right here on 15, which he wasn't on that high of a number before, or wasn't even on there. Period. Well, I know I can guarantee that Pat Connaughton will be gone because of his poor performance the last few seasons. So that one, like I know is going to happen already. So not worry about that. So let's go to Milwaukee and let's go to Dallas. First or second round pick off of that. Okay, 12 million. All right, turn to the Bucks and Bobby Portis to the Mavericks. Oh God, they ain't got that many picks either. Yeah, they really ain't got that many picks. So let's just say they give the Bucks a 2025 second round pick. Let's do it that way and see if that works. So let's try that trade. And yeah, that trade works. So it would work. Their defense will increase and Mavericks offense will increase, and plus they'll have a +1 win and they will have a -win. So what we're gonna do since the gonna be out of time for the podcast, we're just gonna end the podcast. Thanks you guys for listening. Just follow WFSO on Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcast from. But if you can't find WFSO, look for Archer Jones on there too. Just in case you can find like either one. Just making sure, you know. So until the next podcast, guys, will probably be sometime tomorrow during the Bucks and Suns game. So you guys have a good one. Peace out. Let's see. I think I can do a part 2 on there too. I keep forgetting that I can do that. So just hold on. 2. So guys, just give me a moment while I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna continue on. I'm just trying to see if I can get like a part 2 to record. There we go, and we're back. So we're doing a part 2 of this. What I was trying to do is like a couple of trades for the Bucks and see if we can like add something for Dallas. So like if the Bucks get like Grant Williams and a second round pick of 2025, And for Bobby Portis, although the Bucks will have to take a little bit more out of that, and but they would need to get like we're gonna adjust the trade because they're gonna end up needing like a backup center because there's no way they're gonna use Robin Lopez. They haven't been using them one for like a few minutes and stuff, so that wouldn't work. So let's see. I know they wanted. They said they wanted Josh Green into the mix, but I know they said no. But Dallas said no. And that'd be cool if they added like Dante Exum. That would be something. But they would need like a center. So like Bobby Portis can play like a center if they want to. But I think they got Massey Keeper right now is playing as center. I don't know where it's going on with everybody else, but let's see if they let's just say they get Derek Lightly a 7'1" center, which will be good for them. Um pull him back because I think they're gonna keep Brooke. So undo that. Josh Green. Uh let's see. I would hate to do this, but put both champ in there. Income would be 23 million. And let's just say they get rid of Cameron Payne too, but they end up getting, signing John Wall in the off season. I mean in the buyout deadline. Let's see. Pat Connaughton. And let's just say they get him for the future. So this may not work, but let's see. Yeah, because no, Buck can't take that much. So Grant Williams, Bobby Porter straight up with a pick could work. But let me try something. Adjust the trade, and I'm going to add another team into this. Let's just say they decide to put a trade in Brooklyn. Let's see. I'm about to say I know Ben Simmons up there somewhere, and they still 8 million under the tax. So the problem is we can't absorb, but they can. Let's just say we get let's just say let's send him to the Nets. Sorry, send him to the Nets. Yeah, two-way players. So yeah, somebody got to go. Let's see. Let's say Harry Giles the third goes to the Mavericks. That content goes to the Nets. Man, that still wouldn't work. Yeah, because the Bucks getting in 37 million. That's still not enough. Not even for the 3-team trade. God, that still won't work because I got to get rid of 10 million. Yeah, they do a 3-team trade and they can get both Dorian Finney-Smith and Grant Williams. Where they get rid of Pat Connaughton, Bobby Portis, Mojan Beauchamp, of course, Robin Lopez, and Cameron Payne. And they'll just, yeah, and they can just pick up a guard or something off the buyout, or like, could there be room for like PJ Tucker? If they want to get John Wall, they can on the minimum. And maybe they'll get like another center that's available. Yeah, because that's still kind of BS that they let go of DeMarcus Cousins on the season before. Well, Brook Lopez was out. So okay, that would work. Both offense and defense will increase. For the Mavericks, their defense will be subtractive. But for the Nets, their defense will increase and it'll be +1 wins. So let me adjust the trade one more time and go for, let's see.
Libby, sit down. Sit down.
Let's just say they give them Miami's a second round pick. Because yeah, this year they have no picks. And the Bucks really don't have to give up picks because they mostly giving out the players that they want to keep. So let's add this. So that would still work. The Nets and Bucks will save over 1 million, and the Mavericks will be just a little over 1 million. But I think this will really work for both teams. Well, that's what I think. But I'm trying to think like, see, so Dory, Finley Smith, and Grant Williams going to the Bucks, along with the Nets 2025 second round pick via Miami, and Dallas is giving up their 2025 second round pick via Toronto. The Mavericks getting Bobby Portis, Majal Beauchamp, Robin Lopez, and Harry Giles III from the Nets. And then the Nets get Pat Connaughton from the Bucks, Derek Lively the second from Dallas, and they get Cameron Payne from the Bucks. Although a couple of this would be like early termination thing, so no, that's going to happen. Yeah, like I would hate Maja Bocha, Bobby Portis, and Karen Payne to go, but if they had to do this for who's oh excuse me. But if they had to do this for all this to work, they probably gonna have no choice but to trade like Bobby and Pat Content. So but we're gonna do one more and we're gonna end the show here. So then we go to close and reset. So let's go with Bucks and Hawks will be the second team. Okay, they're 10 million under the cap. Oh, it'd be 18 million for Bajan. Okay, let me try this. Since they both want Hunter, Bodon, and Devontae Murray, so I did a trade that we ended up getting both DeAndre Murray and DeAndre Hunter. But let's just get this their team out and let's just try these two. Okay. And Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, and we might have to make a little bit of a sacrifice. So let's just say they just get rid of Chris Middleton. Let's see, get Devontae Murray. I don't know if they can get all three, but I think that would probably be a little bit impossible. Yeah, they would get yeah, because most likely end up being they begin let's see who I can add. I hate to do this, but let's add you. Let's see they do that and go picks. Let's just say they swap picks. Swap picks. Let's see, second round. They don't got second round, so maybe that would go. And just do it that way. So 2024 second round pick swap. And they have 2025 second round pick for them. And plus they getting rid of like Chris Middleton. Let me see something else. No, I'm not gonna do a 2024. I'll do like a 2028 first round pick. Maybe give the Hawks the 2027 second round pick. Let's hope this works. Let me close my eyes and nope, that wouldn't work. Oh, they're draft picks. Okay. Because after the draft years, 2027 and 2028 will be missing a first round pick. Otherwise, it would work. Okay, let's adjust it. Let's adjust the trade. And for you people that can't see the screen, I will talk about the results of this. Yeah, which kind of makes sense. So Undo that. And let's try the 2030 first round pick. Let's try that one instead if it works. Yep, that will work. So Hawks will be minus 3 million, minus nearly 4 million, and Bucks will be adding 4 million, which they can get away with. So it'll be plus 2 wins. Of course, the minutes got to be split. Offense will definitely will increase, and their defense will increase. So that's a good move, and they will have like Devontae Murray. He'll probably be starting at the shooting guard, but sometimes we'll play. But then again, you do got still Cameron Payne for the backup point guard. But you have Devontae Murray can play either guard position, so that will work. Yeah, Bacha Beauchamp that can either start the shooting guard or actually will be a backup shooting guard. Then you got DeAndre Hunter that can be the starting small forward if they decide to go that route. And plus, they still have like a spare spot for someone they want to add in, like someone they can get off for a buyout or something. But they would have to get. But any PJ Tucker, it'll probably be like a center and stuff, and they still got a spot for 2 more two-way players. Can't forget about that. So they have 1 spot available, and they will have 2 spots for two-way players. So yeah, and plus, Atlanta still be like a little bit more under the cap than anything. But let me see if they have like their two-way players already. Yeah, they might let go of somebody. Probably be maybe Wesley Matthews or Shadi Bay since he's like, or Patty Mills for their 1 year left in the contract. Or somehow they might just add him into the mix. You never know. But yeah, I'm gonna end this now. This is probably all the trades if you do it. Like if something comes up, I will post something on YouTube just to talk about it. And maybe do like a little bit of a live or something also on YouTube or do something on the podcast. We will talk about that if they make a move. Guys, you guys on Twitch, thank you for listening and because some of y'all could be just listening and watching. But I do got to explain the full trade with you guys before I go. So the Bucks will get DeAndre Hunter, Bodan Bogdanovic, and Devontae Murray, and 3 picks because you gotta. They swapped for the 2024, well, this year's second round pick, just to say they just did a swap. Um, you get the Atlanta's second round pick, 2025, and you get the 2030 first round pick. But then again, you get rid of Chris Middleton too, so you gotta add them picks in there. So that in Atlanta, we'll be getting Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, and Maja Beauchamp. And they, like I said, the 2024 second round pick swap and 2027 second round pick for Atlanta. So I hope that was more explained to y'all. And like I said, you guys on Twitch, spread the word that we do like videos like this, talk about the Bucks content and also talk about pro wrestling. So get all that in one. So please follow us on here and let people know on the channel. Just spread the word. Probably next time I will be on. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. Thank you guys as on the live for YouTube. So appreciate you guys. But people that's listening on the podcast, I know this is part 2, where it wasn't as long as the first one. So thank you for listening. Look for WFSO on Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcast from. And after you guys on YouTube, either you watching this pre-recorded episode or you're watching live on YouTube, um, please like the video, give it a like, let people know what we're doing. Um, check out our past videos. You like Butts content and you like pro wrestling content, you will like this channel. So we got some good stuff going on. So halfway up to 2,000 videos for WFSO on YouTube. So check them out. And please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully we can get there. Like I said, please spread the word and please subscribe. So from all of us here, I'm Martrell. Until the next video and the next podcast. Like I said, if something comes up like Bucks like decide to make a trade or anything like that, or we did some Brewers news today, so that's a shock. um that and I said the next time we'll be back will probably would be after the Bucks and Suns game. We'll talk about that. Although it'll be a late one, but we will talk about that as well. So till the next podcast or video, you guys have a good one. Huh. Okay, it didn't catch. So you guys have a good night and see you tomorrow. Yeah, Aftermath will be back next week on this regular day and time.